Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Welcome back to another update video. This is going to be a really short one. I have a DVD, I have a Blu-ray upgrade, and then I have a Blu-ray that I've never owned in any format before. And I picked up 3 shirts I'm going to show you guys. And then I have a question too for some of my more savvy viewers, my computer people out there. I'm reaching out to the throbbing brain out there, and I'm looking for some free or cheap editing software so I can start to kind of touch up my videos a little bit, and I want to add that intro that Billy Pop made me. I love that intro, and I'd like to put that on every video. The way I film right now, or the way I record I should say, is I have an iPhone 5S and I use YouTube Capture, and so I just basically go to YouTube Capture, hit it, record, and then it's literally as one simple step as to upload it. You push a button to upload it and it goes to YouTube, and that's how easy it is. What I need to do though is I need to eventually down the line get a digital camera, and that's another question for you guys out there. What's a decent starter camera? Something that's a little more crisp than what I have now, and maybe a decent memory, whatever. I'm not hip to all that electronic stuff, so I'm going to need some help from somebody out there. If anybody can comment below or inbox me with some information, I'd be very happy to hear from you. So let's get into the pickups here. The first one I got was a Criterion 50% off sale, and this is Carnival of Souls from 1962. Black and white film. It's a rather short film. It's an hour and 18 minutes long. I've heard this film compared to an episode of The Twilight Zone, which they were out at about the same time. Twilight Zone was very popular when this movie came out. I have seen the film many years ago, and the picture quality was pretty grainy, and I remember the acting in that not being the greatest, but the film itself was effective, and it did have a Twilight Zone feel to it. And I'm looking forward to checking this out to see what Criterion did to improve the quality of the picture here. It says you get a new restored 4K transfer. So this has got to be the bee's knees here, guys. 4K transfer with uncompressed monorail soundtrack, selected scene audio commentary featuring director Herc Harvey and screenwriter John Clifford, new interview with comedian and writer Dana Gould, new video essay by film critic David Carnes, The Movie That Wouldn't Die, a documentary on the 1989 reunion of the film's cast and crew. Would love to watch that. Would that be 37 years after they made the film, they got together for a reunion, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking that out. The Carnival Tour, a 2000 update on the film's locations. I would love to see that. Excerpts from the movies made by the Centron Corporation, an industrial company based in Lawrence, Kansas, that once employed Harvey and Clifford. Also has deleted scenes, outtakes, accompanied by Gene Moore's organ score. Sounds cool. History of the Saltaire Resort in Salt Lake City, where key scenes in the film were shot. Has a trailer plus an essay by the writer and programmer Cure La Janice. So that is really cool. This is looks like they really put a lot of attention to detail in the special effects and the special features, I mean, and that's always important. Criterion always seems to do that. I'm going to go ahead and pop this open. I have a feeling a lot of you guys picked this up, and if you didn't, I would recommend it. During the Criterion sale, this is a $40 Blu-ray. I got it for 20 bucks. Couldn't turn that down at all. There you see the disc. I may pop this in tonight as my pass out film. It's only an hour and 18 minutes, so it's going to go by pretty quick. There's a pretty nice background image. It looks like this is a poster. That's pretty cool. I can't remember getting a poster from Criterion before. It's possible that I did, and I just can't remember. But they have it set up where you can see the cast. That was her name. Candace Hilligoss. That's the lead actress. I couldn't think of her name. She plays Mary Henry. And then it was produced and directed by Herc Harvey. And then it has a lot of write-ups here about it. I'm going to kind of pan over it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to pick that up. So you can see down here there's some comparisons to Twilight Zone. I had heard that before. It talks a little bit about the transfer here. That's always interesting to see. Oops, that's special thanks. Transfer. Arrow does that in their releases too, and then you get the nice poster here of some funky stuff going on over at the Carnival of Souls. So let me put that off to the side and I'll take care of that off camera. But I am very much looking forward to checking out Carnival of Souls, and I didn't tell you guys, but this is spine number 63 in the Criterion collection. So Carnival of Souls. The next one I picked up is Cat in the Brain, also known as Nightmare Concert. This is the Blu-ray upgrade. I do have the Grindhouse DVD, which I'm going to show you guys that really quick. This is a beautiful edition. Even Grindhouse's DVDs are amazing. So I can only imagine what the Blu-ray is going to look like. But here you have, look at the disc art. This is the DVD, mind you. This is not the Blu-ray. I'm not going to get rid of this. This is the, okay. I think disc 2 has like the special features. I'm going to read the back here in a second, but it has the same artwork, just different color patterns, color scheme there. And then you can see a lot of the scenes of like the bodily mutilations that take place in this movie. This is a pretty gory movie from the maestro of gore, Fulci. So it's supposed to be a comedy horror, but there's a lot of bodily mutilations, a lot of just plain gore. But it's a good film. It's one of Fulci's later films. I think he had 2 after this. This came out in 1990, and Fulci passed away in 1996. I think he only had a couple more movies after this. You can see some of the gore. Some people called him the Godfather of Gore, but I think that was a title that was bestowed upon H.G. Lewis. But I guess they can both be Godfather of Gore. I happen to like this movie a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing what they did on the Blu-ray. But we'll look really quick on the back of the DVD here to see what was on the second disc. Let's see, the first disc had the uncensored director's cut. It's not really written out well here. For now, we're just going to say that the second disc had the special features and stuff like that, because I'm not going to read that whole thing, guys. I'm going to keep moving. I just got this in today. It's still sealed. I'm going to pop it open and show you guys the innards here. I try to keep this plastic on. It's not the easiest thing to do with one hand, but I am getting pretty damn good at doing this with one hand, I gotta admit. Do this stuff enough time on camera, start to get pretty good at it. I like to try to keep the original skin on the, or the original plastic on the case, because I like to keep these little stickers and stuff like that on there. So first, before we go through the disc in the case, I'm just going to go over the little slip case here. Looks great. It says it glows in the dark. Maybe I will test that right now. I'm going to put it up by the light and I'm going to cut the lights. If you hear a buzzing in the background, it's my fan. It's been in the 90s the last couple of days and it's been miserable with the humidity, so I got to keep the fan on, guys. Sorry about that noise in the background. Oh shit, I don't know how to turn my flash off. That's how amateur I am, guys. I don't know how to turn the flash off. Maybe I'll try to post a picture to Facebook later. You know, put it on my channel. If anybody is interested in hitting me up on Facebook and add me as a friend, I'll leave a link down below. Be happy to hear from you guys. Anyway, back to the little review here. Not review, but the little overview. That's what I'm looking for. This is the Cat in the Brain, aka Nightmare Concert. I do have the Nightmare Concert media book from Germany, but I didn't pull that out. And see here, it's region ABC. I kind of lost my way there for a second. This is unrated. I think wasn't the DVD rated R? Nope, they were both unrated. And then here you get the soundtrack. Fabio Frizzi, original motion picture soundtrack. And that looks pretty cool on the only complaint I have, and it's just a small gripe, is I don't like that they put them in a paper sleeve. You know, they could easily put like even a thin jewel case, you know, and just, it doesn't have to be, I know that they're trying to make it small so they can fit it in with the release, but you can even have a small jewel case, a very thin jewel case, and then just tuck in like a one sleeve with the art, just to tuck that in, and then maybe on the back just have all the tracks. But I'm just not really digging these paper sleeves. But I'm not complaining. I guess it is a complaint, but it's not the end of the world. There's the cover of the CD. And then here's the blue. Really cool. There's the Maestro. And this one here you get Cat in the Brain feature there. Cat in the Brain extras. And that's also on Blu-ray, so they have the film and the extras on Blu-ray. Wow, this is really cool. They give you a very sturdy, thick art card painting of Fulci. It looks like it's signed by the artist there, but I'm not familiar. I don't recognize that signature. This is a really nice little piece. It's very thick. I don't know if you guys can tell that from this angle, but it's a very, very sturdy, thick print. And then you also get a very thick booklet here. Un gatto nel cervello. I'll go through this with you guys. And I only have one title after this to show you guys. I'm going to show you a couple t-shirts. And please, if you guys have any info about editing or about digital cameras, or if you know anybody who's got a digital camera for cheap, or somebody trying to make a deal, or even trying to sell some editing software, or where's a place I can maybe even get free. Free is good for the little videos I do. I don't need anything, you know, amazing or anything. Here are the chapter menus, chapter titles. I like that the very last chapter is called Perversion, so we'll have to build up to check that out. Oh, it does have a reversible sleeve too. I should have. Is it the same? It's the same cover that was on the slip case. So I'll leave that on the inside. I like to have a little variety. And this was a nice little throw in here. Really like that art card. Hope you guys had a chance to pick this up. I don't think it's sold out or anything like that, so shouldn't be any problems getting this. But yeah, just the idea that you're sliding in a CD, which they are very prone to scratches, and then paper on top of that is just not very protective. Maybe Grindhouse will think of a better way to package their stuff. But for now, it's, I know they've had most of their releases have been like that. All the Cannibal ones, Cannibal Ferox, Cannibal Holocaust, they all had the same setup. So that was my little cat in the brain upgrade. And the next one here, you guys may not be interested in it. It's a Jess Franco movie. This is one of the Wild East titles that I need to get. I think I need a total of, well, this is number 51 now in my collection. I think I need 11 more. I think it's 11 more. And I do have my eye on a couple more. But for now, I'm at 51, and this is actually Wild East Spy number 2. So this is the earliest title I have in my Wild East collection. And this is a very, in typical Jess Franco style, it's sexploitation, erotica, Eugenie de Sade. And it also comes with unreleased footage from 3 unfinished Jess Franco films. And you can look on the back. These are kind of scummy movies from the 70s, I think. Unrated. That's the one cool thing. It's unrated. If you're going to get something, you might as well get it unrated. And then there's the lovely actress there on the cover. And the disc is like brand new. I paid $10 for this, so I felt like I got a steal on it. Not going to complain at all. Most of the Wild East that I've been getting are like around the 40, 50, 60, 70, and even more. So I'm not going to get into how much I've been spending so far on these movies, but $10 is almost, they almost just gave it to me at that price, the prices I've been spending. So it comes with a little 2-page flyer that's inside here, and there is some nudity, so I got to be careful, kind of just keep moving. But it's, Wild East used to add little leaflets or pamphlets, whatever you want to call it, in their titles, and now they don't anymore. And they used to have the black cases like this, and now they're clear, so I like the clear ones a little bit better. I'm going to turn the light back on so I can show you guys my shirts, and then we'll close the video out. Hopefully I can hear from some of you guys about the camera and the editing stuff. All 3 of these shirts today are going to be Jason, Friday the 13th. This first one here is the Big Four. Can you tell me who they are? Matter of fact, I'll just let you guys comment below. Tell me who the Big Four are there. I like the shirt a lot. It was a little pricey, to be honest. It was $26. That's way more than I would usually ever spend on a t-shirt. I'm the kind of guy that spends 15 to 20 on a t-shirt. But I saw this one and it was pretty unique. And I like to see the 4 together on one shirt. So I spent a little extra. So this is Jason, Freddie, Michael, and Bubba Sawyer. from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's the first one. Second one here was, there was a variety of colors you can pick from, and I didn't want to just keep getting black. So I got this color here. It's called Kelly Green. I thought it looked pretty nice. It kind of has like that shamrock. Kelly Green is what they call it. So they accidentally sent me the wrong shirt though. This is the right shirt. This is the right print. But I ordered a tank top and they sent me a t-shirt, which I'm not going to complain and send it back. This t-shirt here was $6. There's a seller on Facebook and they advertise once in a while. The company that makes the shirts are called the Cotton Pit, but when they have their sales, they call it $6 tees or $6 shirts or something like that, and then they'll go through and for a limited time, literally, like you can see the clock ticking and rolling, and when you go to their website, it'll say like 3 days, 12 hours, and 29 seconds left, and you know, it's one of those deals. But yeah, I went over and got this for $6, and I love it. I think the color looks cool. I think you'll see Jason in the boat, Camp Crystal Lake on the boat, and it's established 1935. I loved it. I will be wearing that this summer. And it's not quite as thick. It has more like of a summer feel, a summer shirt. First one was really thick. It was called Hanes Beefy Tee. Hanes Tagless Beefy Tee. And here's the third one, and then this is probably my favorite one for today. It's another Jason. And we have Jason with his machete. He claimed a victim there, and he slung her over the "Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake" sign. And again, established 1935. But I just think that looks like a really cool, gruesome image. And this one is Hanes Tagless 5250. It's very thick. Pre-shrunk cotton. So if you guys have a lot of shirts like this, or if you don't have many and you plan on picking them up, I can give you guys one little piece of advice. If there's a shirt that has a lot of detail, you know, with you know, like the iron-ons or this material here, if you want that to last a little bit longer, when you wash your shirts, flip them inside out so that this image is on the inside of the shirt, and wash them in cold. Wash them in cold water, and they will last a long time. If you just, you know, wash them like this in warm or hot, they end up getting creases and cracks, and it happens to all shirts eventually. But if you wash it in cold with the shirts flipped inside out, your shirt will last a lot longer than normal. So pull my movies back out and show you guys a little recap, and then we're going to close this off. And I hope to hear from some of you guys. I know some of you guys, the throbbing brain out there, my throbbing brain brothers, can get me going here on the right direction on how to edit and what to edit with and what camera should I be looking at. So there you have the poster for Carnival of Souls, and there are the movies. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I want to say hello to my newest subscribers. I've been getting a lot lately. I got a shout out from Shagrat65 yesterday, and I got a bunch more subscribers, so thank you, Kyle, for that if you're watching. Opie0909 tagged me in a 10 question tag, and I think I got some subscribers from him, because over the last couple of days I've been getting quite a few. So very happy to see the community grow, and it's fun again. For a little while there was some BS going on out here, but that's okay. We can kind of weed those people out and keep this community strong. So alright guys, thanks for watching, take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.